Hi, welcome to the unit International Market Research. If you're watching this one, just taking the individual course, once again, welcome. I'll give you an overview of this unit. First of all, my name is Dr. Dion Klein, and I'll be taking you through this unit. A little bit of an overview. This unit will cover how to undertake market research to select the international markets to pursue. And when we go through this, I want you to take it into the context of your own individual product or service. We'll look at how to collect information about the target markets, the international target markets. We'll also look at how to investigate trends in the target markets. And lastly, we'll look at how to utilize the data that you find in your decision-making process of entering a particular market. The first thing we're going to look at is market research. If you've never done a course in marketing research, we'll just go over the definition. Marketing research is the process of planning, collecting, and analyzing information that is related to a marketing decision that you have to make. Marketing research is vital as it provides you with the specific information you need to break up or segment markets, helps you to decide on which areas to target, and it also helps to identify the best way to position your business relative to your competitors. This isn't only aligned with your local market or your national market, but this is very true of your international market as well. By conducting market research, you can be able to identify new customers, understand the size and nature of the markets, improve the understanding of your current customers, and this also includes international, setting achievable goals and targets, formulating strategies, developing solutions to business problems, planning for business growth, and identifying new opportunities. Poor or inaccurate research can lead to bad marketing decisions, so it's critically important to plan and undertake your research as effectively as possible. This is incredibly important when you're considering to expand internationally, because if you make the wrong choices in going to the wrong market or to the wrong country, it can be incredibly costly to an organization. So the market research information that we're going to want to look at is you're going to want to find the market size and growth. What are the import duties? Because that's going to affect your profit margin. What are some of the rules and regulations? What are the distribution channels that you can use within that country? And also the distribution channels you can use to go from this country. So right now I'm speaking from Australia. How you can go from Australia to another country such as Singapore or India or China. What's the competition? What are the competitors' performance? What are the demographic characteristics of that particular country or region of that country or city of that country? And what's the local production of the product or service that you're delivering? Some key elements that you would want to look at when you're conducting market research. Once again, the market characteristics, the consumer perceptions. Now, your consumer perceptions can be not only from the consumer perception of your product or widget within that country, but also what the consumer perceptions are from a foreign company bringing in that product or service. Very important. What are some new product developments happening? What's the distribution, retailing, and market structure? The product and the pricing. And also, when I'm speaking in this lesson, I will interchangeably use product and service. The packaging and labeling. There's been countries who have really messed up, and well-known countries, by using the wrong packaging and labeling in that particular country because the certain words didn't mean the same thing in the country. And the advertising and promotion. You might have a specific offline marketing technique or promotion that is quite effective in your local community or your local region. That's not necessarily going to transfer into another environment. So say, for example, you're using SMS marketing, sending text messages. Well, that might not be suitable in another country. I remember years ago when the mobile phones came out, text messaging was very popular here in Australia. It was interesting in that even though the United States is usually more advanced or ahead of Australia, in this instance, there weren't as many people texting in the US at that particular time. Another aspect of market research is some vital information that we need, and this is specific to the international market. One, you have to look at who are the importers, the buyers, the distributors, your agents in that other country, and manufacturers. If you have a highly expensive product that gets manufactured, and by the time you export it to a particular country, you might find that the costs are quite high. So one of the things that you may have to do is investigate how much it costs to manufacture your particular product in that country that you're exporting to, because that'll cut down a huge amount of costs. The market reports, the country reports, and the tax and the tariffs. The other thing is to be aware of is the currency exchange. And that's going to fluctuate. So, for example, a number of years ago, the Australian dollar to the American dollar was about 50 cents. And now, where the Australian dollar was 50 cents to the American dollar, now the Australian dollar is $1.05 to the American dollar. So just in a very short 5 years, to a certain extent, there's been a huge fluctuation. So when you actually deal in those international markets, you need to be aware of the fluctuation of currency, because that, once again, will affect your profit margin as well.